Lamar, the rivalry game. Just kind of talk about what the week's been like and the game itself.
Well, obviously it's a huge game for us. Every game is big, but Saturday home games in league play, let alone against a rival and a team as good and as talented as Lamar, it's a big game for us. This week was similar to last week. We practiced Monday, we practiced Tuesday, we took yesterday off. We'll get back at it today and tomorrow, and obviously get ready to play on Saturday. But they really impressed with Lamar. I mean, they're as talented as anyone in the league. Their big kids are good. Their guards are really good. And, they put guards out there that can all, Hunter and Garth can all, dribble, pass, and shoot. Their post players, they're good. They're a very good team. They're well coached. Coach Price has been doing it a long time, so they don't beat themselves. And very impressed with them.
What kind of challenges do they pose?
They really get to the rim, and they really get to the free throw line. They dominate the paint. Again, I think their personnel is really challenging. Their post guys are big and physical and can score on the block. And again, they got guards that can, 2 or sometimes 3 that can all score at all 3 levels. From the 3, the mid range, and to the rim. So. I'm very impressed with them defensively. Again, they're big, they're physical. They've got guys that's been, playing college basketball for a long time. They had 3 guys sitting out that are playing this year, and Big Josh is a load in the post and has been there for 4 years. So they're a very good, talented team, and obviously whenever you go on the road and beat someone by 20, which they did the other night, it shows you what they're capable of doing.
Do you, at any point, I know now the conference standings start to take a little more shape, do you kind of start to look at that at any point, or is it just kind of full speed ahead?
Yeah, it's more full speed ahead for me and for our team. We don't really look at or talk about the conference race or anything like that. And, we're trying to be a process-driven basketball program, and just trying to get better every day, and obviously improve each day this year, and improve each day, moving forward as we build this program. So, we're just trying to get better every day, honestly, David. And, I've stressed from day one of being here that, to be a process-oriented program, and that's what we try to focus on.
Coach, you speak on their physicality. I know a game a couple weeks ago against New Orleans. Would you kind of compare them as far as physicality goes?
They're very similar. It's interesting, teams that have had success in this league, that's kind of been the blueprint, and this is another big physical group. They dominated Nichols on the glass. They dominated him from the free throw line. So we're going to have to be ready for it. Obviously, the New Orleans game, I think, showed us a lot as a staff and as a team, and what this league is about. But they're a load. I mean, Lamar's a load. They're a talented group, and I think it's taken them a while with the new additions to find their chemistry. But it sure looked like they found it, last night at Nichols.
When the guys that they have kids, I have a couple kids that are local to Southeast Texas, but they transferred back to Lamar from Indiana State one, and I know Jordan transferred in from New Mexico. Just, do you see kind of their basketball experience, their Division I basketball experience, as it plays out on the floor?
For sure. I mean, you can tell, especially watching the game last night, and and a lot of other games too. But you can tell that the pieces have all been there. They have a lot of players that have played a lot of Division I basketball, and when you've had a Division I experience, you understand the little nuances of the game. So that's been very evident. I think anytime you incorporate a lot of new guys, sometimes it takes a while to get some chemistry, and I think that's been some of their issues probably early, but they're a load. I mean, they're a really good basketball team, and one we're going to have to play extremely well to have success against.
And I know you mentioned not really focusing on standings, but just overall, how important would it be for this program to go from what it's been in the last couple of years to, at the very least, getting a bid to go to the Southland Conference tournament?
Well, it's important. I mean, we try, from the day we got here, we talk about being, the process, but obviously we want to try to win championships, and there's 2 championships you can win every year, and that's the regular season and the tournament. So you just want to keep getting better, and hopefully you'll play your best basketball coming down the stretch, and it's going to be February, and so obviously the league season is almost halfway over, and we just have to continue to get better. But it'd be a big step, but one that, again, we're just trying to get better every day. And from the day I got here, we tried to, I understand what I took over, understand where the program was at and where we're trying to go, and just trying to really focus on the process of getting the program, obviously where everyone wants it to go, including myself.
And you talk about having a process, just you guys are second in attendance. Just how big is that fan support in this process of building the program?
Oh, it's huge. It's absolutely huge. I mean, I stopped in the press conference after the last game and thanked the fans, and they've been phenomenal. And that's why the fans here is the reason why I really believe that we can build something really, really special here for the remainder of this year, but really going into the future is, it's a phenomenal fan base. It's a phenomenal community, one that my family and I absolutely love being a part of. We've really embraced this community, embraced the university community as a program, and will continue to do so. That we don't operate, that we're an entity in and of it by itself as a basketball program. There's a lot of places that's that way. We're just one part of the university, and we want to hold our weight and do a good job and help the university grow as a whole as our program grows.
Saturday, we're going to have quite a few former players come back, coming to see this place for the first time, and probably some that hadn't been to a game in a long time. So your thoughts? I mean, this is something new we're starting, and hopefully, each year we're going to build it and have it grow. But your thoughts of getting former players back here?
I think it's great. The former players are a big part of this program. We respect everything that every team and every young man that's worn a Cowboy jersey. I respect them all, and as we build this program, they become part of it, and they are part of it. And we wanted to do something to recognize them and almost hand the torch, if you will. And I want them to be as proud of this building as we are. I want them to have the energy and the foresight to see what we're trying to build and what I believe we're going to be able to build here over the next few years. And they're a big part of it. Anytime any alumni come back, let alone basketball players, we're going to open our arms up and welcome them and help them as much as we can.